Shri Sai Satcharita, Chapter 46, Part 1, Baba's Gaya Trip, Story of Goats. This chapter describes Shama's trip to Kashi, Prayag and Gaya, and how Baba, in the form of his portrait, was there ahead of him. It also describes Baba's reminiscence of the past birth of two goats. Preliminary. Blessed, O Sai, are your feet, blessed is your remembrance, and blessed is your darshan, which liberates us from the bond of karma. Though your form is invisible to us now, still, if the devotees believe in you, they get living experiences from you. By an invisible and subtle thread, you draw your devotees from far and near to your feet and embrace them like a kind and loving mother. The devotees do not know where you are, but you so skillfully pull the wires that they ultimately realize that you are behind them to help and support them. The intelligent, wise, and learned folk fall into the pit of the sansar on account of their egoism, but you save by your power the poor, simple, and devout persons. Inwardly and invisibly, you play all the game but show that you are not concerned with it, while you do things but pose yourself as a non doer. Nobody ever knows your life. The best course, therefore, for us is to surrender our body, speech, and mind off your feet and always chant your name to destroy our sins. You fulfill the wishes of the devotees, and to those who are without any desire, you give bliss supreme. The chanting of your sweet name is the easiest sadhana for devotees. By this sadhana, our sins, rajas, and tamas qualities will vanish. The sattva qualities and righteousness will gain predominance, and along with this, discrimination, dispassion, and knowledge will follow. Then we shall abide in ourself and our Guru, who are one and the same. This is what is called complete surrender to the Guru. The only sure sign of this is that our mind gets calm and peaceful. The greatness of this surrender, devotion, and knowledge is unique. For peace, non attachment, fame, and salvation, etc., come in its wake. If Baba accepts a devotee, he follows him and stands by him day and night, at his home or abroad. Let the devotee go anywhere he likes. Baba is there ahead of him in some form, in an inconceivable manner. The following story illustrates this. Gaya trip. Sometime after Kaka Sahib Dikshit was introduced to Sai Baba, he decided to perform the thread Upanayan ceremony of his eldest son Babu at Nagpur. At about the same time, Nana Sahib Chandorkar decided to perform the marriage ceremony of his eldest son at Gwalior. Both Dixit and Chandorkar came to Shirdi and lovingly invited Baba for these functions. Baba asked them to take Shama as his representative. When he was pressed to come in person, Baba told them to take Shama with them and said, after doing Banaras and Prayag, we would be ahead of Shama. Now mark these works, for they show Baba's all pervasiveness. After taking the permission of Baba, Shama decided to go to Nagpur and Gwalior for these functions and ceremonies, and then to Kashi, Prayag, and Gaya. Appa Koti made up his mind to accompany him. They both went first to Nagpur for the thread ceremony. Kaka Sahib Dikshit gave Shama rupees 200 for his expense. Then they went to Gwalior for the marriage ceremony. There, Nana Sahib Chandorkar gave Shama rupees 100 as his Vyahi relative. Mr. Jathar gave him also rupees 100. Then Shama went to Kashi and then to Ayodhya. He was well received in Jathar's beautiful temple of Lakshmi Narayan at Kashi, Varanasi or Banaras, and in the Ram Mandir at Ayodhya by Jathar's manager. They, Shama and Koti, stayed for 21 days in Ayodhya and 2 months in Kashi, Banaras. Then they left for Gaya. In the train, they felt little uneasy on hearing that plague was prevailing in Gaya. At night, they alighted at Gaya station and stayed in the Dharmashala. In the morning, the Gayawala, the priest who arranges for the lodging and boarding of the pilgrims, came there and said, "The pilgrims have already started. You better make haste."